So, this is my tester outfit. We got the hat. I did my hair today, so it's not just like emo bangs. We're gonna see if it holds up under the hat. And we got the hat. We got tank top, which I like this one a lot better than the one I was wearing earlier. We got the Under Armour pants, which are expensive, but maybe the most comfortable pants I've ever worn. They hold up with yoga, they're durable, they're high quality, they're sweat wicking, they're that stretchy material, but also very strong. I think I'm in love with them. And I don't know, all other pants may be ruined for me. So I'm going to try and get more. I'm going to do it. Because some things are worth the money. Anyway, that's how I feel about these pants. But this is like my tester outfit. This is what I'm going to wear to the gym tomorrow. It's almost what I wore to the gym today. I did the blue tank top, and I color coordinated my underwear, which were also blue. They were like black, but with the blue band. You know what I mean? It says Under Armour, but in blue letters instead of just like the gray. I don't know. I felt like color coordinating today. I never do that. Almost never. So that's the vibe. Color coordinating. I had my first personal training session today, and I actually got a lot out of it. It was a lot of foundational stuff. She only changed maybe 2 exercises. Everything else she left as I was already doing it, and helped me with forms. And then the things that she did change, I was learning new machines. So like, it worked out. Anyway, my next one is on Friday, and I can't wait. I'm very excited, actually. And I took... Oh my God. I took an in-person CPR course, and I just got my certification for that. So I was already CPR certified, but it was virtually done through NASM. And now, oh shit. Now I am certified through my job, and it was done in person. So I got to like do the dummy pumping myself. And I had to do that thing where you have to like go up and you have to be like, the scene is secure. Hello, sir. Can you hear me? Are you okay? And when they're not responsive, you have to like listen for the breath and then be like, go call 911. You go get an AED. You go get some lifeguards. And then you start doing your compressions because we're not supposed to do them mouth to mouth anymore. But I did compressions and I did them correctly. And the only thing that he corrected me on was like, I had a very slight shift in my stance that was necessary. He wanted me to be like a little bit up this way and a little bit in. But other than that, I did great. So I got my certification for that, which gave me anxiety because like I really hope, knock on wood, that I never have to do that. You know, I would love to believe that I would be able to help, but I really don't want to have to do that, especially for like a baby or something. You know, they got enough problems. I really, really hope that everybody in my care is safe and doesn't need that kind of thing. But I need to pack these clothes up. Oh my God, I'm getting tired. Hold on. But yeah, dude, I don't think I'm ever going back to a life that doesn't include Under Armour. I've never done the glasses with the hat before. We're going to try that out. I don't know if I like it as much. Are glasses not a hat thing? I can't not wear my glasses though. I'm blind. Blind enough. I don't know if this is like an adds to the charm or detracts from the charm kind of thing. We'll try it out. We'll see. I've also got like 8 people now in for that marathon. I had to start a roster. I started taking down names because so many people are trying to join. And 98% of the time, people are like, absolutely not. I'll cheer you on from the sidelines. I'll hand you snacks. I'll give you water. And then sometimes, like today, I ran into that guy that was like bonding with me over like addiction and recovery and blah, 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 blah. And I was like, hey, have you ever run a marathon? And he was like, no. And I was like, want to run one with me in May? And he was like, that sounds terrible. I'm in. And I'm like, what? I mean, that's kind of how everybody feels. They're like, wow, That sounds horrible. Yeah, let's do it. I'm like, this is my people. Like, you present them with some fucking extreme task, and they're like, whoa, let's go. So yeah, I'm down to like I'm up to like 8 people, and every time I see the guy that like started this whole thing, he he's like, oh, okay, we got more, and like he's totally taciturn about it. But today, as he was walking out, my coworker heard him say something along the lines of, "I'm gonna have to buy more fruit snacks." And I'm like, I don't know what that means. I don't know if this was a reward for the marathon or if this was like how he was gonna get through the marathon. But like, man is including fruit snacks as his primary form of getting through this thing, which I thought was fucking excellent. Oh man, my battery's gonna die. Let's check. Dishes not ready. Clothes ready. Washer not ready. There's something here about, I don't know, I keep thinking about it and I'm just like, when it comes to comfort, you get what you pay for. This is a pregnancy body pillow. It is my favorite thing in my whole world. I love this pillow so much. I can't even tell you how much I love this pillow. These, like $250 each. That's crazy. For me, that's crazy. That's a crazy amount of money to spend on a pillow. But I regret nothing. They are so comfortable. I love them every single day. I get into bed and I'm like, oh my God, this is fucking amazing. I made the best choice ever. And that is how I feel about my pillows. And when I think about that, I'm like, okay, some things are worth spending an exorbitant amount of money on in order to feel comfortable, in order to feel happy. My bed was expensive. Not crazy. Like, as far as memory foam mattresses go, it wasn't out of the world, out of the universe, like expensive, but it was more expensive than any bed I had ever bought. I regret nothing. It has served me well. My insomniac ass needed every advantage. And when I think about the fact that, like, these pants, I'm in love with them as much as I am right now, but they were $90 fucking for one pair. That's like crazy. But I think it's worth it. This hat, everybody that I read reviews for online said that it was crazy, that it was expensive for a hat, that they would never spend that much money on a hat. But I'm like, I don't wear hats. If I wear a hat, it's going to have to be a crazy good hat. This might be the only way that I actually fall in love with hats. But at the same time, all other hats might be ruined for me. I think I might just be converting to Under Armour. Like, in general. I'm not going to buy their shoes or their backpacks or, any of that stuff because they're not cornering the market in those things. Osprey has my heart as far as backpacks go. Shoes, I really like these Brooks. Brooks and Chucks is working out so far. But everything else might be going Under Armour. I've already planned out my next purchase. It's that deep. But I think if I'm going to be spending 12 hours a day in the gym between work and working out and studying, I think it's worth it to be comfortable on the level that I'm talking about. I think it's worth it to make sure that the spending I'm doing is for the right reasons. And if this is about to be my new normal, I need to go all in the right way. Not spending money for no reason, but making sure that I'm spending it wisely for the right reasons. Love you guys.